Alright, so check me out. On the first few days of me having a PS5, I've been running into a lot of issues. Alright, starting off with my mic audio not being on. I didn't know that they were gonna have that automatically off. That's kind of weird to me, but it is what it is. So, not realizing that, I ended up saving my old clips of me playing wuwa, and my mic wasn't on. None of my my voice wasn't going through. So rather than making this like a little playthrough on first impressions on my on the first level, this is just gonna have to be turned into a review. Alright, so check this out. For those of you who don't know, I am a Genshin player, or I used to be a Genshin player for a very long time. I think since 2023. Genshin, I didn't really get invested into the game back in the day, so I really been dodging it a lot, but as time went on, I ended up playing it, and I grew addicted to it, alright? But now, back in 2025, I was slowly losing interest in the game, and I just grew more and more distant with it. I started playing it less and less until eventually the PS4 version of the game was being announced to be shut down, which means it was no longer going to be getting any updates, anything like that. So I was like, okay, well, I guess this is it. So before I got my PS5, I just decided to pull for the newest recent character, Flynn's, and once I got him, that was a wrap. I was done with the game. And even when I got my PS5, I did try to, put in a couple hours into the game, check out the little custom character thing, and after playing it more, it was ass. I'm gonna be real. I really need the team. I really need the Genshin team to step up their game, because it just feels like there's no passion in the game anymore. But that's besides the point. We're not talking about Genshin, all right? I decided to finally give wuwa a chance, and first, my nigga, first impressions alone, this game was far more interesting than Genshin. I'm gonna be 100% with y'all. It was far more interesting than Genshin. I cannot even fucking lie to you niggas when I say that. Like, first of all, the traversal. The difference between Genshin and wuwa's traversal is that with Genshin, they're trying to be anime Breath of the Wild in a sense, right? With their own unique combat sense being, or their own little system being the elemental system, and the elemental combos and shit. With wuwa, they crank the movement and flexibility of all the characters up to a fucking 100, alright? You can wall run, you can fucking fly, you have a motorcycle in this newest update. The traversal options in this game are far more fucking superior and far more fun than Genshin, respectfully. This is just my opinion, because I've lost so much patience when it came to playing Genshin. I'm sorry. I just got so bored when it came to the traversal, like, walking around the map, scouring the map, looking for secrets and shit. I just got so fucking bored with it. With this game, I can't lose I just literally have not found myself losing patience with it. I've been invested in it ever since, alright? The combat, not even a fucking discussion. Not even a discussion. The combat in this game, Genshin's combat is of course challenging, but it's also just a matter of you clashing elements together and also raising your crit rate and crit damage and shit like that. I'm not saying that this game doesn't have a similar pattern to it, because this is also a Genshin like open world gacha game, but the difference is that the combat, bro, they actually put more thought into the fucking combat than Genshin, and I can clearly see it's way more challenging. All right, you have to think about you need to think about how much you can dodge, because you can't just be wildly spamming that shit. And unlike Genshin, where you don't really have any fucking invisibility frames when you dodge or shit like that, you have to think about your timing, the timing of when you dodge and shit, how frequently you do, the timing of when you're parrying enemies, the window, perfecting that, utilizing your fucking summon, your little summon abilities, like your special actions, like, and you really need to up the fuck out of those healers, because the level my characters are at now is not great. The point is, the combat is far more interesting, and I am far more invested in the combat in this game than I have for Genshin. Now, the story, I'm gonna be real, the story hasn't been cooking me. The main thing that drew me to wuwa was the combat. And honestly, even though I hate, oh my god, even though I hate the fact that you cannot skip cutscenes in Genshin, it's always intrigued me, alright? It's always intrigued me. And when it comes to the animations of both games, even though I prefer wuwa's more, I will never knock down the animation. I will never knock down the animation in Genshin, alright? The cutscenes, the in-game cutscenes, however, oh man. The in-game cutscenes, wuwa's is far better, alright? Their budget clearly be showing, with the characters having more animations than I've ever seen Genshin fucking perform in my life. Even with more patches coming out, more different cutscenes showing, it's clear as day, bro. I'm sorry, respectfully. Now the animated cutscenes, it's a 60 to 40, no, not 60 to 40. It's a 60 to 50 ratio. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a 60 to 50 ratio. Genshin has never really missed when it came to their animations, their animated cutscenes. I'm gonna keep it a whole stack, and I even have a video on the channel that got fucking copyrighted. I don't know why. I'm assuming the music, but I'll have to change it. There's literally a video on my channel showcasing the cutscenes and how fucking fire they are. I haven't shown any cutscenes of this game as of yet, but I am telling you niggas right now, or it might be playing on the screen, I don't know. I'm telling you niggas right now that this fucking game's cutscene, this shit is fire. It's absolutely heat. I have been invested in this game, like literally off the first impressions alone. Just from the movement, this game got my hopes up and got me invested. The character designs, I'm really in love with the character designs. I can't really hate the Genshin's character designs either. So they're both at a tie when it comes to that. But overall, I will definitely be playing wuwa a lot more than Genshin. I don't even think I'm gonna come back to Genshin after playing this shit, to be honest. Now, if you still fuck with Genshin, hey, that's all respect to you, bro. I'm not, gonna downplay your game, because at the end of the day, both games may feel different, but both games may be similar, but they both, in terms of execution, are very, very different games at the end of the day. So if you enjoy playing Genshin, then that's cool with you. If you enjoy playing wuwa, then that's cool with you. I can't really recommend one or the other. It all comes down to a preference, right? If these games interest you, if Wuthering Waves interest you, I highly encourage you to play it. If Genshin interests you, then hey, you give it a try. I encourage you to do it. If you don't fuck with either of them, keep it pushing. Pretend like pretend like I'm not even fucking, pretend like I'm not even encouraging you. But besides that, that's it. That's gonna do it for this video. There's also another game from Hoyoverse that I do need to cover on the channel, and that will most likely be the next video. So I hope y'all niggas stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.